Okay, so now that you know about mole ratio, let us try to have the different stoichiometric conversions wherein as I mentioned you as I told you in the last video, so we will have mole to mole conversions, mole to mass conversions, and vice versa, and also mass to mass conversions. So we will try to I will try to discuss to you the these different problems, and I hope you can catch up with this topic. So, but anyways, you can play this video repeatedly naman so that you can try to comprehend it the time na medyo naging malabo sa inyo yung discussion. Okay, so let us have first mole-to-mole conversions. Of all the stoichiometric problem or stoichiometric conversions, this one is the easiest for me, mole-to-mole conversions. Why? It is because we just need to use a single factor. We just need to use the mole ratio. Yung mole ratio na diniscuss ko sa inyo nung nauna. So, I have here the problem and I have here the balanced chemical equation. So the problem here is asking for the number of moles of oxygen that will be formed from 1.65 moles of potassium chlorate. So this is our problem and this is our balanced chemical equation. So we are going to refer to the balanced chemical equation. So, first thing to do, or first thing to know is, ano yung mga involved doon sa problem. As you can see, in the problem, ang mga na-mention natin ay, ang mga na-mention ay, itong si oxygen, and at the same time, itong si potassium chlorate. So, ito yung mga gagamitin natin sa problem. And we need to find the possible mole ratio na pwede nating magamit. So, pwedeng 2 moles of potassium chlorate over 3 moles of oxygen gas. Pwede naman 3 moles of oxygen gas over 2 moles of potassium chlorate. So, it depends on what is being asked. So, technically, ano ba yung hinahanap natin? Or ano ba yung hinahanap dito? So, we are asked to find the number of moles of oxygen. Ito yung hinahanap sa atin. So, ano yung given natin? So, we have 1.65 moles of potassium chlorate. So, this is our given. Ito yung hinahanap. So, in order to convert, or in order to solve for the number of moles of oxygen, we need to use the mole ratio of oxygen to potassium chlorate, wherein we need to cancel this value, or we need to cancel this unit, mole KClO3. So in order to cancel this unit, so we multiply it times, I put here yung over So, para makancel natin itong mole KClO3, kailangan nasa ilalim siya. So again, we will be using here the mole ratio sa part na ito. Yan, itong part na ito. Mole ratio po itong first factor na ito. So that will be, so para makancel natin ito, kailangan nasa ilalim. So, that will be 2 moles of KClO3. Saan po nanggaling ito? Ito po yun. Ano po? This 2 moles of KClO3 is this one. Then, sa taas, ito yung hinahanap natin. So, kung ano yung hinahanap, ilalagay nyo sa pinakataas. So, we have 3 moles of oxygen gas. So, ito yung hinahanap, ito yung ating given. No? So, ito yung ating mole ratio na sinasabi ko sa inyo kanina na kailangan natin gamitin. Saan ito nanggaling? Dito po sa balanced chemical equation. 3 moles of oxygen, ayun. 2 moles of potassium chlorate, ayun. So, sana naintindihan po ninyo yung part na yun. So, since we are looking for the moles of oxygen naman, mapapalabas na natin yung unit niya. So, moles of oxygen. So, we can cancel this unit, cancel this one, and perform the operation. I have here my calculator. So, let us try to solve. So, that will be 1.65 moles of potassium chlorate times. That's 3 moles. That's 3 moles of oxygen over 2 moles of potassium chlorate. And what will be our answer? We will arrive at the answer 2.475 moles of oxygen. Pero yung usapan naman natin, we can simply express the answer in 2 decimal places. So, or we can simply write 2.48 moles of oxygen gas. So, this is our answer. Ano po? So, kaya sabi ko sa inyo kanina, mole to mole conversion is one of the easiest kasi isang factor lang yung gagamitin natin. We're just going to use the mole ratio. Now, I hope naging malinaw po sa inyo itong pinakaunang problem. And if not, I have here another example. Okay, so another example. So the problem here is asking for the number of moles of iron trioxide that will be produced when 0.275 moles of iron reacts with the other reactant. So ang mga involved natin is iron trioxide or Fe2O3 and iron. So ito yung mga involved natin. So again, first, kailangan nating i-determine ano yung mga involved sa problem. So, ito at saka itong isang ito. So, we can use either of the two. Ito yung mga mole ratio na pwede nating magamit. So, that's ito 2 moles of Fe2O3 over that's 4 mole or 4 moles of iron or pwede nating baligtarin, that's 4 moles of iron over 2 moles of Fe2O3. So again, depende sa problem kung alin yung gagamitin natin. So try nating isolve. Alin yung hinahanap? So comprehending the problem, we are looking for Fe2O3. So we write here mole of Fe2O3 is equals to. Okay, so ano ba yung given natin? Ang given natin is 0.275 moles of iron. By the way, kapag ka-given, yung given naman, okay lang siya na naka 3 decimal places. We just need to express the answer or the final answer into those 2 decimal places. Just the answer. Ano po? Pwedeng kapag ka nagsosolve kayo ng ganito or nagsosolve kayo, dire-diretso na nyo ng pindutin sa calculator, then express the answer into 2 decimal places. Anyways, so let us continue. So 0.275 moles of iron, ito yung ating given. We multiply it by the conversion factor. So we need to cancel the unit mole of iron. So kailangan ang nasa ilalim is yung mole of iron. Mole of iron. So technically, ang gagamitin natin na conversion factor ay itong mole ratio na ito. This one. So that will be 2 moles of Fe2O3 over 4 moles of iron. So that is the conversion factor that we will use. So let us try to solve. So we have 275. So sana nakikita niyo yung calculator natin. 0.275 moles of iron times we have 2 over 4. So yan, kung nakikita po ninyo yung ating calculator, yan, pwedeng ganyan na yung gawin ninyo. then equals. So, our answer will be 11 over 60 or 0.1375. So, that's 0.1375 moles. Moles of what? Ito po, Fe2O3. Fe2O3 because we can cancel this. So, ito na yung natirang unit natin. Ito rin naman yung hinahanap. Ano po? So, 0.1375 moles of iron 3 oxide or, sabi ko nga, 2 decimal places. So, 0.14 moles of Fe2O3. Tama din naman siya, ano. Yun nga lang, since we had an agreement, so we must follow the directions. Yan. So, this is our answer. And I hope naging malinaw po sa inyo ang mole-to-mole conversions. If you have questions, you can, pwede kayong magtanong sa akin or pwede nyo balikan itong problem na ito. Ayan. Pwede nyong i-review yan para po mas maging malino po sa inyo paano yung process natin. So, thank you. We will proceed to the next one.